Hey everyone. So today we are going to explore this tool called Terraform. So Terraform is basically an infrastructure as code tool that lets you build, change, and version infrastructure safely and efficiently. So what does it mean? So let's say you have been using a cloud service, for example AWS, GCP, okay, any of it, and every time you have to go and manage your resources through the cloud consoles. So basically you have to go to your AWS account, and from there you have to go to the services, and then probably, like, let's say if you want to destroy some resource, you have to go there and manually destroy the resources. Okay, so what Terraform does, it basically allows you to write your code where you can define, or let's say, yeah, you can say define your resources for your cloud service, and using that code you can create your resources, you can manage the state of your resources, and you can destroy those resources using only one command, using Terraform only. Okay, so like you don't have to just go to AWS console or GCP console to delete or manage those resources. Everything will be taken care by your code itself. And let's say you have a CI/CD pipeline, where you have been like continuously pushing some new changes, pushing some new features, and that is always being getting deployed into your cloud services. Okay, but the problem is, like, let's say sometime what's happening is, like, you want to destroy a specific resource, you want to destroy those resources in your console. So in that scenario, what will happen? Let's say you were using like n number of services. Let's say you were using 10 services. So you have to go to your AWS account, and you have to open all those services manually, and you have to delete them, or you have to make some changes there. Okay, that is like not very efficient. So to avoid such scenarios, you can use Terraform. Okay, so what we are going to do here, I'm just going to install it first. Okay, and then we will try to create one resource in AWS account. So I have a AWS account, and we are going to see like how it's working, and how it's like functioning, and like what all feature it's giving me. Okay, so let's start with the installation. So I have opened this. So let me go to install. Okay, so I want to install it on my Mac. So let me do this, and so let me directly do it to installation here. Okay, let's see how much time it takes. Okay, then we have to copy this and paste it here. So it's doing its job, it's doing the installation. Right, and then we have to update as well. Okay. Already up to date. Let's see. Preview upgrade, HashiCorp. Okay, so let's check if our Terraform is installed or not. Seems like it has been installed. So now that we are able to see all the commands, like what all supported commands there. So we can say like it has been installed. So, let's check the version. Okay, and it should be able to give us something. Yeah, Terraform version 1.9.5. All right. So we are done with the installation. So basically, depending on your devices, you can go here, and it's very easy. Like, they have made it very simple. Like, you can just go and copy paste the commands from there. Okay, let's go to build. Okay, so let's start with one very basic one. So as we are going to use AWS, so it says you have to have your AWS CLI setup for this. So I have already my AWS CLI setup is done already, so I've been using it. So let's do one thing. Let's try to execute this one basic you can say a Terraform file. Let's try to set up it and let's see what it is going to do. So basically here, like, it's going to create one AWS instance, and it says like it's going to create some t2.micro. And yeah, so let's copy this and let's go to the editor, and let's name it main.tf, and I'm going to minimize it, paste it here. Okay. All right. So we are going to create one AWS instance in our US West 2 region. Okay. So let's go to my AWS account and see which region I'm right now. And right now, so I'm in US East 1. Okay. So let me open one EC2 instance here. We'll see how we have to, like, how we can create an instance from here. And let's launch instance. Okay. So from here, I'm just going to pick, like, so if you go from here, you have to fill bunch of things here. Okay. So I'm not going to do that. So let's go back to our editor and let's change it to East 1. Okay. I'm not going to create an East 1. Okay. And we are going to name it as app server, or we can say uh, first server. Okay. And I'm just going to copy the AMI. Okay. So let's go here and select the Ubuntu. And as you can see here, okay, so I'm going to copy it. Okay, and I'm just going to paste it here. Okay. All right. So the file is complete. Name example app server instance. Okay. Let's go back to that page and let's see what it says. So it says we have like one Terraform block, which is this, okay, where we are going to define like the provider first. So the provider is AWS for us. So we have just defined it here. This is the AWS provider, and these are the required versions. Okay. Then resources will be basically like whatever resource you are going to create. So let's say if you are going to create a resource, you have to define it as like a resource, and then you have to select the resource type and then the name and then its configuration. Okay. So let's scroll down and how to start. So basically initialize the directory. So what it says, basically, like, whenever you have uh, any Terraform file. So let's say you have a directory and there you have bunch of Terraform files, or you have one single Terraform file. So how do you initialize your Terraform? So for this we have this command called Terraform init. So if I'm going to I'm in the same directory in the terminal as well. So I'm just going to do Terraform init. Okay, so this will initialize my Terraform. Okay, so it takes some time. Okay, so it has started and it has created some files here as well. Okay, so we'll come to these files later on. Okay, and then format and validate, okay, the configuration. So we recommend using consistent formatting of your configuration that automatically updates configuration in the current directory or readability and consistency. So let's say you want to format your Terraform file, so you can use this command. So let's do that. Okay, Terraform file. Okay, so it found one file, main.tf, and let's say validate. So I'm going to do just Terraform validate. So the configuration is valid. So it just checked we haven't missed anything on these files. Okay, so these are valid files. Okay, so now, so there is one more command which is not written here. So basically, before we go to apply, we have this command called plan. Let me quickly run it first, then I'll explain it. So what it does, basically the plan, it will show whatever changes or whatever resources it's going to create in your AWS resource. Okay, so it says AWS instance first server will be created, and this is its configuration. Okay, these are like some defaults and everything. It has picked everything, and it says plan 1 to add, 0 to change, 0 to destroy. So basically it's going to give you everything, like whatever it's going to do. Now let's do the Terraform apply. Let's see what happens. All right. So do you want to perform this action? Terraform will, okay, again it says it's giving us that plan, like one to add, zero to change, zero to destroy. So do you want to perform these action? Perform only yes will be accepted to approve it. So I'm just going to type yes, and let's see if it creates the resource there. So it says it's creating. Sometime it's take like a minute or two, but sometime it creates the resources in seconds. All right. So seems like it has apply complete, resource one added, zero change, zero destroyed. Okay. And if you see here, it has also created one terraform.tf state file. So we'll come to this file later on. So let's go to AWS console and verify. Okay. So let's go to EC2 and let me go to instances. And if I refresh it, so if I expand it, so as you can see it says example app server instance. So if I go back to my here, sorry, there's a state file, example app server instance. So it says example app server instance. Okay, so whatever configuration, so t2.micro was given, and then all the details are there, like whatever we have selected. We selected Linux one, so it's there. Okay, so this was apply command. Okay, so now that, like, if I have to delete it app, or I have to, like, I don't need this server, so I just want to destroy it. So what I have to do, I have to just select it, then go to action and delete it. And I will not have any record of it, like what actually happened. Okay, so if I go to this terraform.tf state file, so this file will always contain the information, like whatever operations has been done through the Terraform, like whatever resources it has created and whatever resources has been deleted. So it will show you like the current state of those resources. So in deleted state, it will not give you like a resources list, but let's say you have deployed some resources, so it will give you all list of all the resources along with their configuration or their current state. Okay, so that's why it's useful. So let's go and destroy it. Okay, so for that we have Terraform destroy, and let's see what happens. Okay, so it's going to ask us again for the confirmation, and let's see. I'm just going to say yes. So if you see here, plan 0 to add, 0 to change, 1 to destroy. Okay, so I'm just going to click hit enter, and it says destroying, and let's wait for some second, like few seconds, and it takes time, but it will delete it. Okay, seems like it's taking more time than the creation. So in creation it took about 16 seconds, and we have almost passed 40 seconds and it's still running, still trying to destroy. So that's the problem with the east one region, because like most of the people are using this. So that is one reason, like why it's a bit slow, because it's being used by like majority of the people, right? So okay. All right, so destroy complete, resource one destroyed. Okay, let's go back to here. Okay, and let's refresh this page. So if I refresh it, as you can see, it has been terminated. So there's no instance which is running and which is not, which is there. Okay, so this is how you like manage your resources using Terraform file. And if I go back to Terraform TF state, okay, and if I scroll up, now you can see resources has been cleared. So there's no resource right now. So this is the state of your Terraform. Okay, so this was it for this one, like where we um, checked like how we can create and manage resource using Terraform file. But there are much more to it. Like we can like really create and delete or manage anything using Terraform. Like whatever service is being provided by cloud service provider, you can create, manage, and destroy it. So everything can be handled through the code itself. Okay, so we'll probably explore that on like later on. So for this one, that's all. Thank you.